Hey YouTube, this is the Coin Slapper. I want to do a quick video today talking about 90% silver. And I know a lot of people have their opinions for or against 90% silver. Me personally, it's kind of one of those things we've talked about, buying coins or buying bullion. If you can find 90% silver worth the money, I think it's always a good buy. The thing about 90% is you've got a chance of finding one out in the wild, so we say. You get some change back, you pay for your food at the restaurant, they hand you some change, and something sounds just a little bit weird. Something sounds tingy that when they put your change in your hand, and you could have a piece of 90%. Now, seasoned collectors know all about 90%, but for the new collector, this is a good piece of information. As I said before, I'm a new collector. I've been collecting for a little over a year. Before I started, 90% is something that I had no idea what it was. I didn't know that certain coins contain silver. However, lots of research and kind of a general rule, anything 1964 and older does contain 90% silver. Now it takes about $1.40 of face value of 90% to equal a troy ounce of silver. Now what do we call $1.40? Well, when we talk about face value in the 90% world, 4 quarters obviously equal $1. So this is 1 times face. Right now, a lot of your coin shops are getting somewhere in the neighborhood of $21 to $23 times face. So when we're talking about $1.40 times face, we're talking about $1.40 of actual change to equal roughly 1 troy ounce. That's kind of the standard in the coin world. But the thing is be on the lookout because, like I said, this stuff is still in the wild. I do some coin roll hunting, and I'll show some videos at the end, some coin rolls I've went through. I'm not much in for the airs and the die marks. Mostly I look for is silver. I will look for some of the W mint marks and the newer stuff, but I'm not into that end of the coin collecting, but I do pick up a few rolls every once in a while to look for the silver. If you do go to your local coin shop and looking at their inventory, ask them about their 90%. Sometimes you'll be surprised. I have bought 90% as cheap as $15 times face, and that was on dimes because he had a bunch of them. He was trying to get rid of them. And of course now, I hadn't found $15 times face ever, but that was worth the money, even on dimes. There's no real difference in whether you buy 4 quarters or 10 dimes. You're still buying at times face. Usually the same way with halves at our local coin shops. Me personally, if I cannot go through it, I'll tell my dealer, hey, just whatever you got, what's the oldest you got. And most of these is stuff that I have bought from his 90% pile, actually all of it. Also, be on the lookout when you go to your local coin dealer. At his silver dollars, a lot of times you'll see common dates, or you'll find some that are in very rough shape, as are all these. We're still 1 times face on 90% right here. The silver dollars do hold a little more premium than just buying junk silver, but sometimes you get lucky, and this is the time where I did. So I was talking to my local coin dealer, and I said, hey, what have you got silver dollars? Well, he had a tube and he poured them out, and I sifted through and I found this one, 1921 Philly Morgan dollar. And we will send some coins to get them off and get them graded, and that's another video that I will come up with here in the next couple months when the new piece in Morgan releases. Plan on sending a few off to get graded. But back to the story. So this is one that he had, and it was raw, of course. And dug around, I was like, that is in good shape. So I took it home, put it up. Well, the first round we sent off to get graded, I got this one, it come back a 64. Now, it's not a rare coin, and it's not a very expensive coin by no means. But on the flip side, I've got roughly $45, $50 in this coin, and it would go somewhere for $75 to $100 is a pretty modest price. So that was making money. Another point about 90% is if you get a coin that is wore bad, and not so much slick, but that is in very bad shape. And you get a coin like this, it's maybe AU, maybe not. But in the 90% world, they usually are the same money. Even though the coin is slick, one being hold, by hold meaning it's had a hole punched or drilled through it, that may be a little different story. But for the most part, if you got a coin that is slick, if bad shape, usually that will fall generally in the 90%, meaning that when you get 90%, you may have some that are in pretty good shape, especially some of the 64s because they are so common. And you may have some that are pretty slick, look pretty rough. So don't be upset if you get a 90% piece and it is slick, especially, you go to your local coin shop and you say, hey, give me $5 worth of 90%, and you get something like this. Don't be upset, don't be alarmed. That's just common in the 90% world. One of the plus sizes about 90% is you can go to a coin shop, and this is roughly $2.20. You can buy from a lot of online dealers. You can buy one piece, in this case 1/10 of a dollar, in 90%, and the premiums aren't ridiculously high. On the flip side, when you're buying fine silver, and I'm not a big fan of fractional silver, especially under an ounce, but you buy a piece like this, and I paid probably $5 or $6 for this. It is 1/10 of a troy ounce of fine silver. So that is one good thing about 90% silver. When you buy it times face, you can buy that quarter for probably $5.50, maybe $6. But a lot of times the coin shop will sell you one piece, and there's no massive premium over buying one piece over buying a full face value. So there we have it. 90% is a good investment. Yes, it's like everything else. If you can find some 90% worth the money, especially when you get a deal on it, or if you've got a few dollars laying around and you want to buy a dollar's worth, dollar's face, 90%, then yes, I think 90% is a good buy. I think it's a good investment. And like I said before, I'm new to this coin collecting. I love it. I have a passion for it now. However, when I started, I didn't know this stuff. And all the seasoned coin collectors know this, and this is just common knowledge. But for the beginner out there that don't know about 90%, I wanted to give you my knowledge that I've gained over the last year, stuff that I've learned about the 90% and the different coins. And when someone says 22 times face or X amount times face, what they're talking about when they're talking about 90%. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And remember, don't be afraid to buy the slab.